I read 4 books in June, so I'm going to tell you my thoughts and whether I would recommend them or not. Starting off strong, I read Macbeth by William Shakespeare. This is actually one of my favourite Shakespeare plays ever, and I am a for Shakespeare. I just love that man and I just love his writing. I obviously studied this play for GCSE, so this is a reread, mainly because I'm about to launch a study talk account. So for any GCSE A-level students, go and follow because I'm about to be dropping some gems on that account. But aside to that, I love Lady Macbeth. She is one of the most complex and amazing characters written by Shakespeare. I love anything supernatural and I love an Aristotelian tragedy. So combine the two, 5 out of 5. And of course, if you haven't read this legendary play, I of course recommend it to you. Next, I read The Wasp Factory by Ian Banks. This was actually recommended to me by someone in the comments on one of my videos. I gave this book a 3 stars, not because I hated it. I actually loved and hated it at the same time. It was very weird. The writing is absolutely fantastic. It's vivid, it's eerie. Ian Banks knows how to build a world that will make you want to shit your pants and will just make your skin crawl. The book follows a 16-year-old disturbed young boy who lives on a remote Scottish island with his dad. He performs these weird rituals, he commits murders, and he believes that he controls fate and the world through this contraption that he calls the Wasp Factory. The book explores themes of violence, masculinity, and isolation in a very interesting way. The ending was shocking. However, I just feel like the ending did not justify why Frank is such a sociopath. And that's why I didn't like the book, but that's literally me. So yeah, I would recommend the book, but only if you're into deeply unsettling fiction. Then I read Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. I physically wanted to die by the time I got to the end of this book. I just hated everything about this book. Like, everything was a thumbs down. Like, all of the characters, so unlikable. And I genuinely feel like it was like written borderline misogynistic. This book was not empowering. Like, Rika, who's the main female character, they tried to write her in an empowering way and it just flopped. Like, it flopped. Also, the love story in this book was just so underdeveloped. Like, there was zero depth to it. It just felt so random and it just felt like it was just trying too hard to be spicy. And considering this book is part of the Devil's Night series, this was not spooky at all. I'm sorry, I just feel like it was really poorly written. So I did give it a 1 star. If I could give it a half star, I would. So yeah, I would not recommend this. Finally, ending off on a high, I read Heartless by Elsie Silver and I loved this book. Like, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I did hate on Flawless, but Heartless, yeah, you guys are right. You guys told me that the second book is better than the first, and yeah, I did believe you. But when I felt like the energy of this book, I was like, yeah, wow. It was very hot, very steamy. We have a massive age gap, an old grumpy cowboy who falls in love with the hot funny nanny. I mean, what more could you want? The relationship